Saturday afternoon off work. Obviously, pajamas. Tea. Tea. More tea. Sex in the City. Tea. Sex in the City. Baking. Tea. Yes, I am single. And I'm sitting there in my bed in the afternoon, still in my pajamas, about to watch the second episode of the second series of Sex in the City, and I just think to myself, I am practically Carrie Bradshaw. I'm sat in my room in a small flat in London writing about my life. That is so Carrie Bradshaw. Minus the pretty Manhattan place, the New York cocktail bars, the money, the shoes, the sex. I live in London. I've been here since September. There are millions of men. Why am I not having sex with one of them? Instead, I come home from work to my pajamas and listening to Radio 4. I downloaded one of those dating apps a couple of months ago, Happen. It's like Tinder, but less about getting in my pants. I sort of hated it, because I don't want to meet someone on an app that I passed in the street. But I just thought, fuck it, I'm in London, who cares? Then after one too many, so 3 people, sending me ridiculous lines, one failed date, and one terrible excuse, I deleted it. It's nice to get a bit of attention, but seriously, you're not going to meet the one, or anyone with any real connection on an app, are you? You just like each other's faces. Yeah, you might be fit, but you've probably got the personality of a pea, and I doubt you're going to find my dreadful jokes as hilarious as I do. Commitment, though. I am not ready for that shit. I've been single for about 2 years, and spent those 2 years worrying about myself and my dog, and starfishing across the bed. Anyway, all I want a boyfriend for is to eat pizza in bed and make me my Sunday morning brew. Although, the pizza thing is probably not going to happen, because I have a weird thing with eating in bed.
I don't like coffee. No, really. I don't like coffee. Surprising. I know. I mean, I look like a person who should like coffee, right? But I don't. I know I look like a person who should like coffee because everyone I meet is surprised I don't drink coffee, and everyone I already know asks me if I want to grab a coffee, and I'm just like, no, I don't like coffee. I'm sorry. I like the smell of it, but it tastes horrible. You don't agree? Because you like coffee, but I don't. I like tea. I like all the tea. Normal tea, Earl Grey tea, fruit tea, herbal tea, fresh leaf tea, Turkish tea, mint tea, white tea, green tea, black tea, all the tea. No coffee. I'll make you a coffee, he said. I bet you will like it, he said. 1 sip of a weak latte later, and I still don't like coffee. I didn't used to like coffee, she said. You need to try it with syrup to get used to it. Why would I trick myself into liking something I hate? I just don't like coffee, okay? I'm telling you, no one has made you a coffee like I'll make you a coffee. I promise. You will try this and it will change your life. It's a mocha. It's still coffee. I still don't like it. I don't like coffee. Okay? Now leave me alone and come back with a brew. And by brew, I mean tea. Any tea. Not coffee.
Why did you just do that? I can't believe you just did that. I can't believe I just sat here and watched you just do that. What the hell? Why did you just do that? You just drank from a shoe. You just drank half an Amstel from a shoe. A shoe you've been wearing to work for the past month. You've just spent 6 hours serving beers and now you've removed your shoe and you've just drank half a pint from it. A sweaty, worked-in, barman old van. I wouldn't doubt that you've worn those for a good 12 hours today. Have you worked all day? You have. And now you've just drank your beer from the shoe you've been working in. You finished work, poured poured it into your shoe and drank it. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you ruin your beer? You may as well have just licked a sweaty foot. Are you wearing socks? Do you usually wear socks with these shoes? Oh, I think I might be sick. What has just happened? Beer from a shoe. It's a shoey, you're telling me. A shoey? Shoey? No-y. Why am I friends with people that drink beers from shoes? Why? What happened to casual drinks?
Creme Brulee is better than sex. I'm going as far as to say that. Have you seen that Friends episode where they choose between food and sex? If Creme Brulee was in the running, I'd probably choose it over sex. I was stood there in the kitchen at 2 a.m. eating a massive creme brulee and just thought to myself, who cares if I'm single? I'm eating a massive creme brulee at 2 a.m. in the morning and no one's here to judge me. I can say creme brulee is better than sex at the moment because creme brulee is readily available at work, whereas sex isn't. I've not had sex for about 5 months. Although, being honest, even if I was having sex every night, creme brulee would still probably do a better job. Creme brulee has never been a disappointment, unless someone really doesn't know what they're doing with one. But on the most part, creme brulee is always satisfying. It always tastes good, however, always served best with a good hard top. You crack that, then you get the creamy vanilla taste explosion in your mouth. I was first introduced to creme brulee at 15 and I've never turned back. Well, except for the boyfriend that introduced me to it. We aren't together anymore. But I'm sure he still loves his brulee. Although I doubt he eats it alone in the kitchen in the middle of the night. He's flying around the world and I'm stood in the kitchen at 2 a.m. eating a creme brulee on a Friday night in London. Perhaps if we were having sex, then I could eat my brulee at the same time and have the best of both worlds. Creme brulee and sex. A girl can only dream.
Creme brulee is better than sex. I'm going as far as to say that. Have you seen that Friends episode where they choose between food and sex? If brulee was in the running, I'd probably choose brulee over sex. I was stood there in the kitchen at 2 a.m. eating a massive creme brulee and just thought to myself, who cares if I'm single? I'm eating a huge creme brulee in my pyjamas at 2 a.m. and no one can judge me. I can say creme brulee is better than sex at the moment because creme brulee is readily available from work, but sex is not. I've not had sex for about 5 months. Although, being honest, even if I was having sex every night, creme brulee would probably still do a better job. Creme brulee has never been a disappointment, unless someone really doesn't know what they're doing with one, but on the most part, creme brulee is always satisfying. It always tastes good, however, always served with a good, hard top. You crack that, then you get the creamy vanilla taste explosion in your mouth. I was first introduced to creme brulee at 15 and I've never turned back. Well, except for the boyfriend that introduced me to it. We aren't together anymore, but I'm sure he still loves his brulee. Although, I doubt he eats it alone in the kitchen in the middle of the night. He's flying around the world and I'm stood in the kitchen at 2 a.m. eating a creme brulee on a Friday night in London. Perhaps if we were having sex, then I could eat my brulee at the same time and have the best of both worlds. Creme brulee and sex. A girl can dream.
Bought this new jumpsuit. It's well nice and it was an absolute bargain. But I tried it on before work and it made me look fat. And it's perfect for tonight as well. It looked fit when I tried it on. I need to look good tonight. Why does this fucking happen to me? I haven't even eaten that much shit. I bought it like 2 days ago. How does it look good 2 days ago and not today? Fuck you. I'm just hoping that when I've got my face on and my hair done, it looks good. Even my safety dress isn't working for me today. Well, that's a big meal ruled out before going out tonight. I'm just going to have to sit here and hope it looks good after. got no clothes. I had no clothes, so I bought the jumpsuit. I've still got no clothes. My room's a fucking bomb site, and why is my hair being a dick? Fuck. I don't even want to go out now. If he sees me and I look like shit, then he's not going to wish he was with me. And I'm wanting to see me and think, fuck, she is fit. I also don't want him to think I'm sat here waiting for him to message me. Because I'm not, well, I am. But he needs to think I've got a much more interesting life and I'm not sat here in my dressing gown hoping he's going to ask me about where I'm going out tonight and if I might see him. I do have more interesting things to do, like eating the cheesecake, which is probably why this jumpsuit makes me look fat. Nope. I can't deal with this. I better look good in 3 hours when I need to get ready, or shit is going down.
You're a dick. You're an absolute fucking dick. I can't believe how ridiculous your behaviour was before. You're so rude, and it's like you don't even care. And then you don't even consider how it might make me feel. I really don't want to argue with you because I haven't got the energy anymore and I'm just tired of it. That's what I should have said. When he asked me, is everything okay? What I should have said was, no, actually it's not, because you're being a dick. An absolute fucking dick. Your behaviour was ridiculous. You're so rude and you don't even care about it or how it might have made me feel. And I really don't want to argue with you because I haven't got the energy anymore and I'm just tired of it. But instead, I just said fine. I don't even know what fine means. I shouldn't have said fine. I should have said what I just said. But now I've had 3 hours to think about it and write that down properly, and now he's gone home. And things like that should not be said over text.